For more on what wreckage could reveal, I spoke to Patrick Smith. He's an airline pilot, air travel blogger, and author of the book Cockpit Confidential. And I asked him how long it could take to collect and confirm debris.
Well, it would be pretty simple, really, to determine if a given piece of wreckage is from the aircraft. That's pretty easy. But that by itself isn't going to necessarily be any indication of what happened. What needs to happen next is you've got to go in and find the flight data recorder. I mean, that's going to be absolutely critical to determining what happened. And I think people should at least prepare for the possibility that it's never going to be found. And I don't think it will come to that, but it could. And to a lot of people in this day and age, that sounds crazy because we're so used to immediate and complete answers to everything. And you know, here we have this what's already been a 3-week long lingering mystery, and you know that could continue indefinitely. It's possible the wreckage may never be found.
Sure. And that being said, though, if something is found, how long would it take or could it take to collect the debris? And could we see some underwater work in this case, not just on top of the water, but if some debris is found, could they go underwater as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, almost certainly they're going to have to, for at least some of the wreckage and the data recorder. If you think back to the Air France crash a few years back, I believe it took something like 2 years before the data recorder was recovered from 10,000 feet of water. Going down that deep under the ocean to recover pieces of an airplane, I mean, that's almost equivalent to going into outer space. I mean, you know, the ocean is so vast and so deep, and recovering anything from the bottom is extremely difficult.
Patrick, is there a possibility that we could find out what happened to this airplane if a flight data recorder is not found, but there is debris found? Going back to the technology issue, could something be used to determine how this plane went down based on the wreckage?
Great question. That's possible. I mean, wreckage, apart from the data recorder and the voice recorder, can reveal certain clues. It would be much more difficult, however, to come to a definitive, to reach some definitive cause. There was a South African Airways 747 that crashed into the Indian Ocean. This is about 20 years or so ago. Most of the wreckage was never recovered. The data recorder, the voice recorder were never recovered. But they did find floating pieces of wreckage that did reveal very important clues, indicating that they believe a fire started in the aircraft cargo compartment and eventually brought the plane down. Not absolutely proven, but pretty solid evidence that that happened, and this could lead to a case similar to that.
All right, Patrick Smith, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.